An essential part of a business is their employees. This is why it is so important to retain them. Losing an employee slows down production and decreases productivity. The continuous loss of employees risks lowering employee and management morale. It is discouraging for all involved in the company to continue to have to make new relationships due to employees coming and going. The high turnover keeps the company from growing and interferes with the goals. High turnover increases recruitment costs when there is a constant need for new employees. Not to mention, there is an increased cost in training of the new employees that need to be trained. It also wastes time, which equals money on those that have been trained and left, or the time used for the employees that are doing the training. The first step that needs to be taken to determine employee satisfaction is to conduct an anonymous survey using SurveyMonkey. A follow-up to the anonymous survey will be an anonymous suggestion box in a centralized but private location where employees can submit recommendations that they would like to see or believe will help boost the satisfaction of the company. Once suggestions and surveys are gathered, managers will conduct a group meeting with their individual departments to hear any additional suggestions or concerns. These managers will then meet together and share their results. Employees will meet with their supervisors at least every 6 months to keep on top of their satisfaction concerns. We currently have 242 employees. The total amount in salaries being paid out is slightly over $17 million. In exit interviews, the largest complaint is no room for growth and receiving harsh treatment from the administrative managers and doctors. An administrative manager here makes $82,000 and a doctor makes $173,000 salary. If these are our problem positions for other employees, we need to reevaluate who should stay and who needs to go, or provide better training to help them increase their management and social skills. It is important co-workers work well together and get along. Retention of employees is kept by assuring employees' needs and satisfactions are being met. If an employee feels appreciated, they will continue to work better and harder. Ways we can improve this is including incentives. For some examples, if they meet a certain goal we set, we can offer a cash bonus. Implementing employee reviews on an annual basis will help us check in with their satisfaction and save from conducting future surveys, as well as offering an annual raise. Offering paid vacation of 10 days and 5 sick days to get started. After 2 years of service, they can receive an additional 5 days. After 5 years, an additional 5 days. After 10 years, they can gain a total of 8 weeks paid time off, because they will need time to relax and enjoy their family. We can look into a 401k plan that we can offer them and offer up to a 3% salary match. Access this can be available after 90 days of employment, and the match can increase by 1% each year for up to 3% at the time. Implementing an employee referral program plan will help cut recruitment costs and save time sorting through applications. Each month, we can offer a $50 gift card to a local restaurant that can be given away to an employee that has the most positive feedback from coworkers and customers. Once a year, we can conduct a team-building event to help build relationships and increase employee morale. Employees will perform better when they feel satisfied. We have to cut out the underperforming employees and disliked employees. This will free up their salary to use towards those employees that are performing above and beyond, as well as allow us to promote within the organization. We have been given an additional $120,000 in our budget to create a higher retention rate. Here are some ideas of how we can start using this budget to work on improving our employee retention. All the ideas of ways we can increase this from the previous slide will obviously take time and additional funds, but to start, providing paid vacation time does not cost any extra money. It just allows a break for our employees to recharge, spend time with their family, and see we value their efforts and appreciate their hard work. At least 2 trainings a year to help with enhancing skills and offering growth. I allowed a budget of $3,000 to get started for this. Hosting a large team building event where employees can interact with one another and have some fun each year would be a great way to do team building. Our increased budget will not allow to start providing a 1% for our 401k, but we can start by providing a 0.5% right away, and as we grow and adjust, we can keep on the path of providing our employees with the 3% match. When new applicants are required, we can promote within and then offer a $500 referral bonus to any employee that refers a family member, friend, or acquaintance. With this estimated budget, we will still have approximately $10,000 left over that we can invest in more trainings, team building events, or offer direct incentives to overachieving employees. In conclusion, a satisfied employee is a happy employee. The first step to retaining employees is ensuring they are satisfied in their position and with the company. Underperforming employees is a sign of dissatisfaction. An unhappy employee is going to do the minimal work just to get by. This costs the company money because we are paying a person that does not really want to work to be there, and we are risking jeopardizing the happiness of our other employees and our clients. Employees that feel appreciated will perform at their peak and continue to do so. We have to start encouraging our employees to be part of our success, encourage their ideas and efforts to take us to the next level. Success is gained when everyone participates, works together, and has the same vision and goals of success in hand.